Howdy! Welcome back to the Art Fun Shops. I'm Cory, the cartoonist, and we've done all different types of art projects and art games. And if you look back to some of the other Art Fun Shops that we've done, we specifically narrowed in on some loony lettering one week. And a lot of folks really enjoy the lettering, the different font styles, the different texts. And a lot of the stuff that we do is always print. Cartoonists love to print. And over the holidays, a couple people had asked me about calligraphy. And calligraphy is a really fun and fancy cursive writing. So I'm going to show you a trick. It's called Seeing Double game. This is the Seeing Double game. Okay, so you actually need a few props to do this, okay? And we are going to make a script font like that. It says howdy. Okay, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a pencil, and make sure you have two, okay? And tape, any kind of tape. Very important. I like to use the masking tape. The Scotch tape is good too. If you use duct tape, you may never get those two pencils separated ever again. So go with the stuff in the middle. Now, what we want to do, and when I did howdy, was I taped the two pencils together. One of the things is make sure they both have a pretty good point. And you want to make sure they are about as even as possible. Now, I'm going to take some tape, and I'll put this over here so you can get a better shot of that. I'm going to even that out. And I'm just going to tape them together. Two of them, double. Remember, Seeing Double is the name of this game? Okay, now even though I have it down at the bottom, I want to put one in the middle and close to the top too, because I don't want them to separate, and I don't want them to be like chopsticks. Okay, now, there you go. So the two big props are the pencils and the tape. Of course, you want to have paper if you're doing an art lesson with me. And sometimes people like to use a ruler, and I'll show you why in a second. So instead of going right out and buying all those different calligraphy sets with a different ink, it's good to practice first. And if you are into cursive writing, and I can curse with the best of them, I will show you a really neat trick. So when you're writing cursively, instead of holding the pencil totally up straight, you want to kind of have it at a, we call a 45-degree angle, which is at a slant, okay? And if I were to write my name, Cory, it'll be a C, O, R, and a Y. But I'm going to use both of these pencils at the same time. And I'm going to try it again. See how I'm holding the pencil? Here's the C, O, R, and Y. Now what you do, if you like to play connect the dots, you just come on in, fill those spots like that, and let's go back to howdy so you can see it in my favorite color, green. Then I go back and I fill in the color. It's great if you want to have fun with colored pencils. Maybe put one red pencil and one blue. Tape. You can do. Can you do it with more pencils? I've seen people do 3 pencils and 4. It gets kind of funky and fancy, but I like to stick with 2 just to get the idea down. Now, the ruler part comes in because a lot of times when we're writing in cursive, we're used to having some type of a guideline with loose leaf or notebook paper. And you can do that. See what I'm doing? I'm just using the width of the ruler to give my little guidelines. And I'm going to come in here. Now the fancier you write, here's an A, a little swoosh there, okay, and let's do an R, there's an R, and a T. Okay, it doesn't look like anything really spectacular, but trust me, I've seen many folks get into this. This is an Irish style of text, and I believe it is called uncial or unical. I called it uncial, U-N-C-I-A-L, and it gets addictive. Now I'll draw art again, watch this, in all capitals. There's an A. Changed it up a little bit just to have fun. Because if you're noticing something that I'm doing, I'm trying to keep it in a flow. When you get a nice kind of a flow, like ocean waves, you will get this text font lesson down. And here's a T. And a lot of times you will see stuff like this at the beginning of a good storybook, like once upon a time, and then they'll take a nice big square like this and they'll put flowers and decorate it all different colors and make this a different color. And that is called the seeing double game. And I want to say mahalo, which is thank you, and can you read that? I can't. In Hawaiian, and I'm going to say have fun seeing double.